Good morning everybody. It's a little bit after when I staked the tulip tree, and the more I think about it, the more I realise that I do want a clematis in that tree. And I just so happen to have one that is free for planting. And as you can see, it is already quite long, and being here with no support or anything isn't good. Currently the only support it has got is the blackcurrant bush, which is not ideal. So what I'm going to do is make sure that this is taken out, and going to take it over to the tree. And also there's a little strawberry plant in there, which is nice. That can also go in the pot because there's no harm in having a little strawberry in there. So I'm going to go do that, and I'll show you over at the tree. So this here is the clematis. You can see it a lot more here, and you can see how long it is. So it should be able to get quite high into the tree. And it's got this strawberry plant in it, as I just said. And yeah, so we're going to put it in the tulip tree. As you can see, I have mulched it. So this is just bark. And the purpose of the bark is to make sure that the weeds don't grow, and it just helps to lock in a bit more moisture. And because these are shallow rooted trees, you don't want it to get too dry on the surface. So we're just going to shift this across. So there's about 2 inches compost here, mulch, sorry. And we're just going to plant it relatively close to the roots, but not super close. So we're just going to have a quick little dig. Okay, I'm going to use my hands because I don't want to damage anything. Just to show you how shallow the roots are. That's my dog eating grass, don't mind her. Just to show you how shallow the roots actually are, you can see them there. So these are roots here and here, and you can see the green on them, and that's just from me with my hands. My nails are quite long, but I wasn't scratching them on purpose. So this is why you've just got to be really mindful of when you're moving roots. And you can see these, look how close to the surface they are. So just be aware when you're dealing with shallow rooted trees, because you can damage them very easily. Just going to put you back. Okay, so that hole should hopefully be big enough. If not, then I'll try and dig it a bit more, but we're going to see. So it's a little bit higher than the surface of the tree. I'll try and show you. As you can see, it is a bit too high. It's about 1 inch maybe on that side higher. So I'm going to see if I can move it over a little bit and go from there. Okay, I actually can't get it any deeper due to the roots, so I'm just going to put it in and then bury it as much as I can. So that's planted. We're just going to put the mulch back over it. There we go. So that's done. I'm going to put the strawberry plant into the compost. That should then plant itself. And for the clematis, I'm just going to twist it up the tree. So that will do. And because it is a clematis, in a little while it should kind of cling onto that branch itself. But that's how it is for now, with the mulch at the bottom around the strawberry and the clematis, and then this is it. So this is what we've got at the moment, and I'll show you in a few weeks, months, probably next year, of how it is doing. But I'm quite happy with it, and I'm glad that the clematis has a new home now, which will be good enough for it. And the only thing to be mindful of when you're growing clematis up trees or bushes or anything in general is that if it gets too big, it can be very heavy. So if your tree isn't very big, then the clematis can kill it because it's too heavy. It blocks out all the light, it sucks out all the nutrients from the ground around it, and it just gets outcompeted. So if you've got a big oak that's 300 years old, you'll be fine. But with a little tree like this, I'll just have to be wary, make sure and check it every year. But I'm sure that that's not something that I have to worry about yet. So that's all for today's video. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye guys.